Have you ever wondered why some women seem to overlook the potential in a man who has so much to offer? The truth is, subtle cues and behaviors can reveal underlying weaknesses that may not be immediately apparent to him. In the intricate dance of attraction, men might not realize that certain actions or attitudes can signal weakness to women, even if those behaviors seem harmless or insignificant. For instance, a lack of ambition can be perceived as a lack of drive or determination. Women often seek partners who exhibit a sense of purpose and direction in life. When a man appears complacent or indifferent about his future, it can raise red flags. This is not to say that everyone needs to have their life figured out, but demonstrating a commitment to personal growth and having goals can be incredibly attractive. The danger of complacency. Women often see complacency as a significant indicator of weakness. When a man seems satisfied with mediocrity, it raises questions about his ambition and drive. Complacency can manifest in various ways, whether it's stagnation in his career, a lack of personal goals, or an unwillingness to embrace challenges. Women generally look for partners who are motivated and eager to evolve. This doesn't mean one must always be in pursuit of the next big things, but showing that you care about personal growth can be a game changer. If you find yourself coasting through life, it might be time to reevaluate your goals and aspirations. Taking proactive steps to show your ambition will not only enhance your self esteem but also improve how women perceive you. Emotional availability, a key factor. Emotional availability is another critical area where many men unknowingly project weakness. Women value partners who can express their feelings and engage in meaningful emotional conversations. When a man avoids discussing his emotions or dismisses the importance of emotional expression, it can signal a lack of maturity. This emotional unavailability can make a woman feel isolated in the relationship, leading her to question the connection. By being open and vulnerable, you demonstrate strength, resilience, and a willingness to grow together. It's essential to cultivate emotional intelligence and show that you can navigate both your own feelings and those of your partner. This can lead to a deeper bond and a more fulfilling relationship. Communication styles, the art of listening. Effective communication is vital in any relationship, and many men overlook the importance of active listening. Women often perceive a lack of listening as a sign of weakness and disinterest. When a man dominates conversations without allowing space for his partner's thoughts, it can come off as arrogance or insensitivity. Women appreciate partners who engage in balanced dialogues, demonstrating that they value and respect their opinions. If you wanna enhance your communication skills, practice active listening. This means not only hearing their words but also understanding the emotions behind them. By making a conscious effort to listen and respond thoughtfully, You can shift the dynamic of your interactions and show strengths and vulnerability. Confidence versus arrogance. Confidence is an attractive trait, but it can easily tip into arrogance. If not managed well, women often find excessive arrogance off-putting as it can mask insecurity and a lack of self-awareness. A confident man who acknowledges his flaws and embraces humility is generally more appealing. This balance creates an environment of trust and respect where both partners feel valued. If you're struggling with self confidence, consider focusing on personal development. Pursuing hobbies, improving skills, or even asking feedback can help you build genuine confidence. When you approach life with humility and self assurance, you may find that women respond more positively to your presence. The role of vulnerability. May men fear that showing vulnerability will make them appear weak, but the opposite is often true. Women typically appreciate when men can be honest about their fears, insecurities, and challenges. This openness fosters intimacy and creates a safe space for both partners to share their feelings. By allowing yourself to be vulnerable, you can weigh strength and trustworthiness, qualities that many women find attractive. Embracing vulnerability doesn't mean you have to share everything at once. It's about gradually opening up and allowing your partner to see their real you. This can lead to a deeper emotional connection, enhancing the overall quality of your relationship. Financial responsibility. While financial stability isn't the only measure of a man's worth, a lack of financial responsibility can be perceived as a weakness. Women often look for partners who are capable of managing their finances and planning for the future. This doesn't mean you need to be wealthy. Rather, it's about demonstrating that you have a handle of your financial situation and are working toward financial goals. If you find yourself in a difficult financial position, consider taking steps to improve your situation, whether through budgeting, seeking additional income sources, or investing in your education. Displaying financial responsibility shows maturity and can enhance your attractiveness in the eyes of women. Handling conflicts gracefully. The way a man handles conflict can significantly influence how women perceive him. Some men resort to anger and avoidance, which can signal a lack of emotional control. In contrast, women generally appreciate partners who can engage in constructive conflict resolution. This involves staying calm, expressing feelings clearly, and working toward a solution together. If you can approach disagreements with maturity and respect, it shows strength and reliability. By developing conflict resolution skills, you not only improve your relationships but also demonstrate to women that you're capable of handling life challenges. Independence versus neediness. While it's important to build a strong connection with a partner, many women are turned off by neediness. A man who relies too heavily on his partner for emotional support or validation can come off as weak. Women often appreciate partners who have their own interests, hobbies, and social circles. This independence creates a healthier dynamic where both partners can grow individually by supporting each other. If you find yourself overly dependent on your partner, take time to cultivate your own passions and friendships. By nurturing your individuality, you can become a more attractive partner and create a more balanced relationship. Self-care, a reflection of strength. Self-care is often misunderstood as a luxury, but it's a crucial aspect of personal health and well-being. Many men neglect self-care, believing it to be a sign of weakness. However, women often see a man who prioritizes his physical and mental health as strong and self-aware. Engaging in regular exercise, maintaining a healthy diet, and practicing mindfulness are all ways to show that you value yourself. When you take care of yourself, you not only better but also project confidence and stability to those around you. Make self-care a priority and watch how it positively impacts your relationships. The power of respect. Respect is a foundational any relationship, and how a man treats others speaks volumes about his character. Women notice how men interact with service staff, friends, and even strangers. Disrespectful behavior can be perceived as a sign of weakness or insecurity. To cultivate a strong and attractive person, practice treating everyone with kindness and respect. This not only enhances your reputation but also reflects well on your relationship. When you demonstrate respect in all areas of your life, you create an environment of trust and admiration that can deepen your connections with women. The impact of humor. Humor can be a double-edged sword. While it can connect people, inappropriate jokes may signal weakness or insensitivity. Women often appreciate a man who can make them laugh, but humor must be used wisely. Joking at the expense of others or inappropriately in serious situations can be perceived as a lack of maturity. Strive to develop a sense of humor that is inclusive and lighthearted. This not only makes you more attractive but can also diffuse attention in challenging situations. A good sense of humor, when used appropriately, demonstrates confidence and a positive outlook on life. Commitment and follow through. Women often interpret failure to commit or follow through on promises as a sign of weakness. When a man is unsure about his intentions or frequently changes his mind, it can create insecurity in the relationship. Showing commitment and being reliable demonstrate strength and dependability. If you're serious about a relationship, make your intentions clear and strive to keep your promises. This builds trust and assurance, allowing the relationship to flourish. Being a man of your word not only strengthens your bond but also enhances your attractiveness. The importance of personal growth. Personal growth is an ongoing journey, and many women find men who are committed to self-improvement attractive. When a man shows a genuine interest in learning and evolving, it conveys strength and ambition. This could involve pursuing further education, developing new skills, or engaging in self reflection. Women appreciate partners who are not only focused on their own growth but also encourage their partners to improve. If you're not already on a path of personal development, consider setting goals and pursuing new experiences. This commitment to growth can significantly enhance how women perceive you. The influence of body language. Body language plays a crucial role in how men are perceived. Yet many men underestimate its importance. Women are often attuned to nonverbal cues, and a lack of confidence can be evident in a slouched posture, avoiding eye contact, or close-off body language. These signals may be interpreted as weakness or insecurity. To project confidence, practice maintaining an open posture, making eye contact, and using gestures that convey engagement. By being mindful of your body language, you can enhance your presence and how women perceive your strengths. Being present, the gift of attention. In an age of constant distraction, the ability to be present and fully engaged is becoming increasingly rare. Women often see a lack of attention as a sign of weakness or disinterest. When a man is preoccupied with his phone or other distractions during conversations, it can create feelings of neglect. Being present shows that you value your partner and the relationship. Make a conscious effort to put away distractions and give your full attention during interactions. The simple act can significantly strengthen your connection and enhance how you're perceived. The role of authenticity. Authenticity is a trait that many women find attractive, yet some men feel pressured to present a facade. When a man tries too hard to fit a specific mold or impress others, it can come off as inauthentic and weak. Embracing how you're and being honest about your values and beliefs can foster deeper connections. Authenticity invites vulnerability and trust, which are essential for any meaningful relationship. If you find yourself putting on a front, take time to reflect on what truly matters to you. By being genuine, you can attract the right individuals who appreciate you for who you are. Navigating social situations. Social dynamics can be complex and many men struggle with navigating them. A lack of social awareness or an inability to read their room can signal weakness to women. When a man is uncomfortable in social settings or fails to engage with others appropriately, it can create tension. Women often appreciate partners who can confidently navigate different social situations. To improve your social skills, practice engaging in conversations and observing social cues. By becoming more adept at reading the room and adapting your behavior, you can enhance your attractiveness and strengthen your relationship. Setting and respecting boundaries is a crucial aspect of healthy relationships that many men overlook. Women often see a failure to establish boundaries as a sign of weakness or a lack of self respect. When a man allows others to dictate his time or emotions, it can lead to resentment and frustration. Learning to set clear boundaries demonstrates strength and self awareness. Take time to assess your limits and communicate them effectively to your partner and others in your life. This not only enhances your well-being but also fosters mutual respect in your relationships. The importance of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful emotion that can transform relationships, yet many men underestimate its impact. When a man fails to express appreciation for his partner or the efforts she makes. It can signal a lack of awareness or emotional intelligence. Women often value partners who acknowledge and celebrate their contributions. Taking the time to express gratitude can strengthen your bond and enhance how you're perceived. Make it a habit to thank your partner for the little things and watch how it positively influences your relationship dynamics. The effect of negativity. Negativity can be a significant turn-off as many women perceive it as a sign of weakness. When a man frequently complains or focuses on the negative aspects of life, it can create an atmosphere of despair. Women generally appreciate partners who maintain a positive outlook and approach challenges with resilience. If you find yourself dwelling on negative thoughts, consider practicing gratitude or mindfulness to shift your perspective. Positivity not only enhances your well-being but also makes you more attractive to those around you. The impact of over-reliance on technology. In our tech-driven world, many men find themselves overly reliant on technology for social interactions. While technology can enhance communication, and over-reliance on it can signal a weakness or a lack of interpersonal skills. Women often value partners who can engage in face-to-face conversations and build genuine connections. To foster stronger relationships, make an effort to unplug and engage with those around you in meaningful ways. This shift can lead to a deeper connections and enhance how you're perceived by women. The power of kindness. Kindness is a trait that resonates deeply with many women. When a man demonstrates compassion and empathy, it reflects strength and emotional maturity. Conversely, unkindness or insensitivity can be perceived as weakness. Women often seek partners who treat others with respect and consideration. To cultivate kindness, practice small acts of compassion in your daily life, whether it's helping a stranger or being supportive of a friend. These actions not only enhance your character but also make you more appealing to potential partners. The importance of balance. Achieving balance in life is essential, yet many men struggle with this concept. Women often see an inability to balance work, personal interests, and relationships as a sign of weakness. A man who neglects one aspect of his life may struggle to maintain healthy relationships. Strive to create a balanced life by prioritizing different areas, including work, self-care, and quality time with loved ones by demonstrating that you can manage various aspects of your life. You enhance your attractiveness and create a more fulfilling relationship. The role of supportiveness. Supportiveness is a critical component of any healthy relationship, and many women value partners who can provide emotional support. When a man fails to be there for his partner during challenging times, it can signal weakness or a lack of commitment. Women appreciate men who can offer encouragement and understanding. If you want to be seen as a strong partner, make an effort to be present and supportive, especially during difficult moments. This commitment can significantly enhance your relationship and how you're perceived. The impact of comparisons. Constantly comparing oneself to others can reflect insecurity and weakness. And many women are sensitive to this behavior. When a man frequently discusses his achievements in relation to others or exhibits jealousy, it can create tension and insecurity in the relationship. Women typically appreciate partners who focus on their own journey and celebrate their unique qualities. Instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on your strengths and accomplishments. This mindset not only fosters self acceptance but also enhances how you're perceived in relationships. The importance of honesty. Honesty is a foundational element of trust in any relationship, and women often see dishonesty as a significant weakness. When a man is not forthcoming or tries to hide the truth, it can erode trust and create distance. Women appreciate partners who are transparent and genuine, even when the truth is uncomfortable. If you find yourself in situations where honesty is challenging, practice open communication and embrace vulnerability by fostering a culture of trust and honesty. You can strengthen your relationships and enhance your attractiveness. The role of self reflection. Self reflection is a powerful tool for personal growth, yet, many men neglect this practice. Women often see a lack of self awareness as a sign of weakness. When a man fails to evaluate his actions and behaviors, it can hinder personal development and the quality of relationships. Make it a habit to engage in regular self reflection, assessing your strengths and weaknesses and areas for improvement by demonstrating a commitment to understanding yourself. You not only enhance your personal growth but also become a more attractive partner. The influence of criticism. How a man handles criticism can significantly impact how women perceive him. When a man becomes defensive or dismissive in the face of a feedback, it can signal insecurity or lack of maturity. On the other hand, showing a willingness to accept constructive criticism demonstrates a strength and a desire for growth. If you find yourself struggling with criticism, practice active listening and consider the feedback as an opportunity for improvement. This openness can enhance your relationships and show that you're willing to evolve. The importance of authentic relationships. Building authentic relationships requires effort, and many men may inadvertently project weakness by surrounding themselves with superficial connections. Women often value partners who prioritize meaningful relationships and engage in deep, authentic conversation. If you find yourself in a cycle of shallow interactions, take steps to cultivate deeper connections without those around you by investing time and energy into fostering authentic relationships. You not only enhance your personal life but also improve how you're perceived by women. The role of flexibility. Flexibility is an essential trait in any relationship. Yet many men struggle with rigidity. Women often perceive inflexibility as a sign of weakness, as it can hinder communication and compromise. Being open to different perspectives and willing to adapt can enhance the quality of your relationships. If you find yourself resistant to change, practice embracing new ideas and exploring compromises. This flexibility can create a more harmonious environment and strengthen your bond with your partner. The importance of shared values. Shared values are foundational in any relationship, and many women see a lack of alignment as a sign of weakness. When a man is unwilling to discuss or explore core values, it can create tension and uncertainty. Women appreciate partners who are open to discussing beliefs, goals, and aspirations. If you find yourself avoiding conversations about values, consider initiating discussions with your partner. This openness not only strengthens your connection but also enhances how women perceive your commitment. Reflect on your own ambitions and how you communicate them. Are you merely coasting through life, or are you actively pursuing your passions? Consider sharing your goals with the women you meet. It might just change the way they perceive you. The impact of self deprecation. While humor can be an asset, excessive self deprecation can signal insecurity and weakness. Women often appreciate confidence and self assurance, and constant negative self talk can create doubt about your self worth. If you find yourself engaging in self deprecating humor, reframe your thoughts and focus on celebrating your strengths. By cultivating a positive self image, you can enhance how you're perceived and foster healthier relationships. The journey of self discovery. Self discovery is a lifelong journey, and many women value men who are actively engaged in this process. When a man shows curiosity about himself and his place in the world, it reflects strength and maturity. This journey often involves exploring passions, values, and personal beliefs. If you find yourself stuck in a rut, consider taking time for self exploration, engaging in new experiences, and reflecting on your thoughts can lead to a profound personal growth, enhancing your attractiveness and potential for meaningful connections. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.